why does Adrien call Marinette just a friend when he clearly treats her differently than his other classmates? My answer would be he has no reason to think that they're more than friends. 1, he's been isolated like his whole life, therefore probably confused about the difference between friendship and love. 2, Marinette herself describes them as just being friends and denies feelings for him whenever she gets a chance to confess. 3, as seen in Stormy Weather 2, Adrien believes that Marinette likes Luca. And Adrien isn't even aware that they broke up. So as far as Adrien is concerned, he probably thinks that Marinette sees him as only a friend. And Adrien himself confirmed he is blind. Quote, "I'm so clueless about these things." So the line, "She's just a friend who loves fashion," are ideas that Marinette has reinforced in Adrien's mind. And Adrien says, "Oh, she couldn't possibly be in love with me." And this sounds like he doesn't believe she could like him or feels he doesn't have a chance with her. Signs that show Adrien loves both Marinette and Ladybug. Kwami Buster. That is a very obvious episode which shows Adrien actually connects Marinette and Ladybug as having very similar traits. And in Cat Blanc and Ephemeral, Adrien was happy to discover Marinette was the one behind the mask, which is very promising that Adrien has feelings for Marinette. But what does concern me is, without knowledge that she is Ladybug, would Adrien actually love Marinette? And how are we gonna find this out? Oh, what is this? The Wall Between Us? I love this song, but we can maybe use this as evidence for Adrien's true feelings. So Lou sings from Marinette's perspective and Lenni-Kim sings from Adrien's. So Lenni-Kim in the song says, "When I think of her, I feel unfaithful. I want to flee for one night to see my Ladybug. My heart is in a duel." So what sticks out? He feels unfaithful and his heart is in a duel. Now, this sounds like Adrien is having a battle between his feelings. It sounds like he knows he loves Ladybug, of course, but then he feels something as well for Marinette. Let us continue. Lenni says, "I don't understand what I want. I can't fall in love. Where does that mysterious feeling come from?" Okay, I can't fall in love? You're already in love, Adrien. So that must mean Adrien is also falling for Marinette. So of course this is lyrics from the song, but can this reveal what Adrien is already struggling with in the show? So maybe this is why he wants to be friends with Marinette so badly, and maybe why he compares her to Ladybug and feels these similarities. If these emotions are all, say, bottled up in Adrien's subconscious, how do we shake these feelings out of him? How could Adrien realize these feelings that he has for Marinette? My answer? Confidence. Marinette rarely shows her real side to Adrien. We see in the episode Oblivio, having lost their memories, Adrien actually started to take an interest in Marinette in seeing her true side when she's not affected by Adrien freakout syndrome. And in Mr. Pigeon 72, we saw a breakthrough with Marinette. We see Adrien hit his head on the car door, being distracted, maybe nervous, and we saw him give her this sweet, sweet smile, which I don't think I would look at my friends like that. I don't like my friends. So I'm thinking Adrien needs to see more of this authentic, real Marinette before he starts to realize feelings for her. The Lucky Charms. Now, the Lucky Charm that Marinette gave Adrien may reveal more than what we see at the surface level. First, in Befana, we see Adrien very fixated and he's smiling at the Lucky Charm. And it reminds him of Marinette because she has this little dialogue to Tiki saying it's not the gift, but rather who's giving it to you. So this episode kind of shows us Adrien is always thinking of Marinette as he's carrying it around. And now in the episode Lies, so he's had this Lucky Charm for 4 seasons, and when Adrien loses it, Kagami picks it up and we see her looking at it. Now the impression I got is that she knows he likes Marinette, because Kagami originally thought that Adrien had a crush on Marinette in Riposte. So her seeing this Lucky Charm may be showing her where Adrien's true feelings lie. Now, let us go into a segment I call Totally Out There Theories. This theory either proves I have a very high IQ, like Albert Einstein or Kim Namjoon, or it's just proof that I should give up my YouTube channel. So we are going to reference once again The Wall Between Us. Lenni-Kim before the bridge says, "But why is my heart away? I can feel a warmth in my soul, a thrill as a lucky charm." Now the lyricists chose that word, Lucky Charm. So obviously as an Adrienette shipper, I go to the Lucky Charm that Adrien is carrying on to for dear life. And maybe the reason Adrien is so fond of the Lucky Charm is for one, yes, because it reminds him of Marinette, but also that when he sees the charm, it gives him hope, like the wall between them feels thinner. And maybe the Lucky Charm has an almost magic feeling that he doesn't understand, a connection between Marinette and Ladybug. Now the reason that I thought of this theory is because the show is about magic, and the Lucky Charm that Ladybug gets each episode gives her an item she needs to win. Maybe that is the same for Adrien. This charm is symbolism that he needs Marinette in his life. And to me, it feels like more than a coincidence that they chose the same words. And that's why I think the Lucky Charm Adrien has is almost magical.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Adrien cares for Marinette more than he should. He really values his relationship with her, more than others. For example, the New York special. Adrien only cared about Marinette's opinion, if he should stay. And in Origins 2, Adrien didn't even know Marinette, yet he couldn't handle her disliking him. Like, boy, you don't even know her, like, calm down, calm down. Same with Pupeteer 2. Adrien wanted to do whatever he could to make Marinette feel good. But let's contrast this with Chloe, his friend since childhood. When she said he's age or nothing in Queen Banana, well, he did nothing. He was like not affected. Didn't go after her, try to fix it. And when Kagami broke up with him in lies, I mean, Adrien, he was a little bit affected, but then after that, he went right back to normal, fighting with Ladybug. And after the battle, he leaned up against a wall, and I thought he was gonna say, "Shoo, I messed up with Kagami, I need to fix this." But he was like, Ladybug, you literally just lost your girlfriend. But in the episode Weredad, when he thought he broke Marinette's heart, he was walking away with his head down. And then as soon as he saw something going on with an Akuma at her house, he started panicking and he was like, I really messed up. These scenes just don't share the same energy. Adrien clearly cares more for Marinette. Thank you for listening. This is kind of an everywhere rant. I just strung 5 sections together and said, hope it will make a good video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and lazy out.